Hello, welcome, I'm Devil Sniper and this is episode 12 of my career mode with Newcastle United. So the league table doesn't look that good, unfortunately. We're languishing in 8th position and we need to improve dramatically. We need to continue with our run. We had a 1-1 draw in the last episode against Tottenham, a late equaliser. And I stated just before that game that I would make changes, and the time has come to put my money where my mouth is. And I'm making the changes. Kabais comes out of the team. Cisse comes out of the team. Ben Arthur comes out of the team. And they all sit on the bench. Big, bold move when you consider we're playing our rivals, our arch enemy Sunderland. And when you consider they beat us last time. Will this be a clever move? Will it be a stroke of genius? Or will I be made to look a complete and utter mug? Well, I'm banking on the lads having pure support for me and wanting to play for positions and getting an opportunity and playing their hearts out. And I'm proven right. Amiobi picks the ball up just outside the box and unleashes an absolute rocket into the top corner after 3 minutes. He set the standard, he set the precedent, and from the looks of it, he's letting me know. Is he making a wanker sign at me, the little git? How dare he? But what an absolute rocket. Look at that, was just pure class. An absolute fantastic goal. And what a way to start the derby off. And we continued with all the pressure. We just kept piling it on. The movement was fantastic. The interlinking play was amazing. It was a joy to watch. Orbitan knocks it in. Cahill finishes it. And arguably, the linesman gives him offside. Where's a Russian linesman when you want one? Fantastic movement though. Cahill making the late run. Getting in there was brilliant. Orbitan with a nice run inside. Cuts it back. It was nice football. And continuing on the nice football front, the play that you're watching now is just awesome. It is like watching champions. It is a privilege to manage these players when they knock the ball around so nonchalantly. Absolute joy. Tiago picks it up, and yes, he just pulled an absolute rocket out. Oh my god. Danny Simpson's goal could be pushed for goal of the season now. I'm in two minds. Is that goal of the season or was Danny Simpson? Look at this. Picks it up. And then just hits it outside of the right foot. Gets a slight bend on it. Hits the post. And that is just pure genius. That is a hell of a goal. Look at this. Outside of the foot. Bash. Oh. What a goal. What a finish. What a player. So, Danny, you're going to have to up your game, I think, for goal of the season. I've got a hard judgment call to make on that. I'm stuck between those two now. And yet, we still push. We still push. We regain possession. The movement is fantastic. All the players are wanting the ball, moving for the ball. Amiobi picks the ball up again and just puts it wide of the post. This could be an absolute cricket score the way we're playing. Bar picks the ball up, knocks it into Amiobi, makes the forward run. Amiobi has no intention of passing, and yet again hits a bloody rocket. My god, that boy's had his Weetabix. That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. We have just witnessed 3 rocket launcher goals. Obviously, our dietitian is putting a lot of bloody Weetabix in their bowls. That is absolutely redonkulous. And we're sitting pretty at 3-0. Until Barr decides to have a crack and make it 4. And it's safe to say we've laid to rest the demons of the game at Sunderland. The defeat is now a distant memory as we have crushed Sunderland into mere pieces. They looked disorientated. They actually just looked quite crap and we looked fantastic. A slight lack of concentration allows Sunderland to put in a cross. And I have to say, I wanted to be critical, but you know, it was good movement by Berbatov at the back post. He nodded it home, so I have to take my hat off to him. But I'm quite happy with a 4-1 victory. And speaking of settling a score, Wolverhampton Wanderers are the next visitors to St James's Park. And true to my word, I'm not changing the team. I'm keeping the exact same team. They got me 3 points at Sunderland, and I have 100% faith in them. Until the game starts, that is, of course. And we allow Wolves way too much space. Jarvis just nonchalantly walks through our defence and knocks it home. We're 1-0 down inside 5 minutes. and the blood was boiling, the rage was rising. When you think in the 17th minute, your opponents are at St James's Park and they're taking the absolute George Michael out of you. This is not good. This is really not good. It's not acceptable. The lads look a little bit lackluster. They're not putting their foot in. But Amiobi is in such a rich vein of form. Could he change the course of the game? He has a nice little effort, just wide. Really unfortunate. Colaccini knocks a ball into Taylor. Taylor then picks it up, goes into the midfield, knocks it into Amiobi. Amiobi turns the defender really well and then unleashes a rocket onto the post. It was really unlucky. Orbitan picks a ball and puts a cross in, and somehow Amiobi can't put it in. The ball then falls to Colaccini. Colaccini knocks it out to... Oh, I've forgotten his name. Oh my god. He passes it to Taylor. Taylor continues on his run, knocks the ball in, and would you Adam and Eve, Diemba Ba heads home an absolute cracker to make it 1-1. Thank God for that. It was looking awful. But with that, I decided it was time to unleash the 3 headless horsemen. No, Cisse, Arthur and Cabai. Could these boys turn the tables on Wolves and bring home 3 much needed points? Only time would tell. Only time would tell. Chiarte picks the ball up in midfield, gives it away needlessly, which was really bad. And then Colaccini takes it upon himself to win the ball and set Cisse free. Cisse's going to have a shot and finishes it. 2-1. The points are coming home to St James's Park. We have done the business. Colaccini was an absolute man mountain. The way he won the ball and just knocked it through to Cisse was fantastic. But would we be finished? Would we increase our lead, or would we fold and concede a sloppy goal? Cisse picks the ball up, unselfishly knocks it through to Ba, who slots home his second of the game to make it 3-1. That was fantastic play by Cisse, and I have to take my hat off and say to the lads, you know, well played, well done. We deserved that. So 3 points is fantastic, and exactly what we needed. I was dead chuffed. Back-to-back victories at home is something you always want. Right, excuse me. Hello? Yeah? Yeah, we've got plenty of time to talk. Go on, fire away. Who? John Henry? Who the hell was John Henry? I don't know any John Henry. Okay, let me get a piece of paper. Hold on. Yeah, give me his number. Yeah. Okay, I'll give him a call. Who else? Charles Green? I've never heard of Charles Green. Sevico 5088 Limited. What are you on about? Yeah, okay, I understand. So, what about the liquidation process? Don't they have a transfer embargo? Okay, so you want me to call Malcolm Murray? Okay, I'll give him a call. What are they offering? Oh, okay. What about John Henry? What's he offering? Haven't they got any money? Oh, okay. Alright, I'll give him a call, no worries. You want me to speak to who? How many calls do you want me to make? Susan and Ian Carter. They want to meet for lunch. Okay, I'll sort that out. You also hear John Ward's going to be sacked? Interesting, what's their offer? But they're a little bit too low, aren't they? Alright, I'll keep my options open. I'll keep them open, that's not a problem. So who are this Susan and Ian Carter? Okay. Division what? Are you serious? Okay, I'll think about that one. I'm not sure. No, I'm not committing to anything. Don't be so stupid. Okay, who? I'm not a great fan of pasta. Adriano Gallinani. What the hell sort of name is that? Hold on, let me take... What's his name? You want me to ring Paolo Berlusconi? Okay, alright then, okay. No worries, cheers. So our final game of the episode is against Arsenal. The long trip down to London in horrible, horrible rain is rewarded by Ben Arthur nonchalantly slapping home a left foot curler. And yes, you have every right, my lad, to do that. I'm listening, I saw it, I know I dropped you. But then disaster. Arsenal decide that the ball is theirs, it belongs only to them, and they purely dominate us, and that results in bloody Robin Van Persie scoring. and it gets worse. Arsenal then decide for the rest of the half the ball does actually belong to them. It's their party and they will cry if they want to. A nice shot comes in, great save, but who's at the back post? Robin van bloody Persie, who coincidentally I hear is linked with Manchester United. That could be a shock move. His contract's up in the summer, I think. Perhaps we could put a bid in. Who knows? But everything gets worse. My £12.5 million bad boy yet again decides to give away a penalty and get booked. Why does he make the challenge? Why doesn't he shadow him out? I just don't understand it. I've tried so hard with that lad to sort out his discipline issues, and it's just not working. Something's going to have to be done. I might even loan him out. I just don't know what I'm going to do. But Van Persie, cheeky little git, stutter runs and nonchalantly knocks it home to make it 3-1. But we're never down. We're never dead. Well, in this game we actually are dead and buried. It's 3-1 for Christ's sake. But we give it our all. We never give up, and that's the most important thing. A nice little ball into Cisse, who for me scores the goal of the game. That was an absolute bloody perler. A cracking goal. It comes too late, and unfortunately we lose the game 3-2. The scoreline doesn't really reflect the domination that Arsenal had in that game. As I say, possession wise, they had like 70 bloody %. They just would not allow us to have the ball. It was really quite frustrating. At certain points I was trying to throw on extra balls just so we could say we touched the balls. But as you can see, it meant a great deal to the lads. After 2 back-to-back victories, they're really down, really upset and taking it to heart. So hopefully that will spur them on in the next game. And when we get back, Amiobi drops me a polite little "I'm frustrated" sitting on the sidelines watching the team. And rightly so. He's played 2 smashing games and I dropped him. But that's what a manager has to do.